There we go. There we go. I'm not allowed to swear within the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video / VOD, so, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna jam out to No More Heroes for a little bit before I yell at Peach. Someone's mad because I look so cute dancing and vibing to the tunes. Hello and welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Hope everyone's doing well. What is good? Did anyone have a go weekend? I would hope so. What's good, y'all? Howdy, howdy. Can I yell at you instead? I can't because I'm not allowed to swear within the first 30 seconds. It's like 10 seconds, but we'll just jam out and vibe for a little bit before I can be mean. I'll be nice for a little bit. Alright, Slur's charge. What is poppin'? Hello and welcome to joining. How we doing, gamers? What is up? Hello and welcome to joining. Gamer of the day! 𝐒𝐤, congratulations. You did it. You're a gamer. How are you gonna be like, oh, classes got canceled. I can watch stream. Bitch, are you the teacher? Are you the one who canceled the classes to begin with? Sorry, y'all, no classes. I really want to watch this slut with this, like, slutty serpent with huge knockers play Halo. Sorry, y'all, no classes tonight. And you know what? They'd understand. They'd understand. Your night class. Why are you going? You have an addiction. How are you as a teacher also attending your own classes? You have a problem. You have an addiction. You're also not getting paid enough because Lord knows instructors make jack shit. Seek therapy. But make sure the therapist isn't so good they convince you to stop forming parasocial relationships with VTubers on the internet. Because that would be bad for business, but just good enough to help with the other issues. You know what, actually, tell them about everything else except the parasocial relationships with cartoon characters on the internet, okay? Tell them about everything except that. Hi, welcome to joining Gamer of the Day. Yo, which one is poppin'? Welcome to joining. Hi, Longfall. Welcome in. Welcome to joining. Yo, Snom. Thank you for 39 months. Much appreciated. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. What is poppin'? Anyone else I'm missing? Hi, Solas. Welcome in. Welcome to joining. What's good? Hello, Peach, you desperate little puppy slut, you. Sitting at the door, waiting for me to go live. What, chatting to me in DMs was enough for you? You had to pop on in and get the stream version too? Okay, God. Someone's desperate for attention tonight. I see how it is. I see how it is. Hi, Peach. Welcome for joining. Does Cursed Halo come up? Can I sit here and chat long enough to delay you and get you time to download Halo? If you're not working, if Cursed Halo's co-op, I don't know if it is actually. I think Cursed Halo is so fucking maybe? I don't know. We'll have to look into it. 𝐶𝐤, what is poppin'? Welcome. The whole no job thing kind of stopped him getting estrogen for 6 months. You know what? Valid. Completely understandable. God damn, gender juice be expensive. I would know. I can't afford it either. Don't worry about it. If you were in a class, your teacher was watching me in class, you'd fucking lose it. Terrifying thought. The chances of your teacher being a viewer of Goodnight Snek is incredibly low, but never zero. Since I can't curse, can I praise instead? Sorry, it's been longer than 30 seconds. I'm allowed to swear now. I can swear now. I'm trying to avoid... You never realize until you sit there and edit your own videos and you're like, God damn, I swear a lot. Wow. I sure do love saying fuck, don't I? I hate to sound tacky and corny and white. But, like, fuck is just such a good word. It's so multi-purpose. And it just flows. It flows so naturally. It sneaks its way into sentences so easily. Teachers not paid enough to attend their own classes. God forbid you like my company. Yeah, God forbid. It's hard to tell. You're always so mean to me. Peach always so mean to me. Peach so mean to me always. Right. I forgot that I changed the settings on my zoomed in camera so it doesn't move as quickly as a zoomed out camera. So, whoops, hello. That took a minute to do that bit. My bad. My bad. What the fuck is it? What is this penis music? This is Silver Case. Why do I have this in my playlist? Like, I love the Silver Case in its OST, but why is that there? Penis music to be, penis music to, kill the pastel. Doctor, release my slur inhibitors. It may be too cursed to co-op. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't even know if Peach owns it. But I don't know, she's this fucking bitch. She surprised me with the amount of games she owns. She's kind of all over the place. I forget that she has taste outside of weird indie horror video games. I forget that her ass sometimes tends to have normal video games other than obscure, weird indie horror game. Developed by some cigarette addict over in Poland. Peanuts music. The light is poppin'! Did y'all miss me? How's your weekend? Hope you've been swell. Man, this 3-day weekend stuff is, it's been really nice for productivity and, like, getting stuff done, getting projects done, and just overall having a nice balance of, like, I'm streaming, but I have time to, like, spend time with friends, while also not being like I wasted a whole day because I wanted to hang out with my friends, and I still have a whole day for work. Okay, cool, great, amazing. But man, I was like, I want to stream. I was thinking about trading card game sim. I'm like, man, I want to play my sim games, you know? I want to play my management sims. Let me go live with my sim games again. And I was like, I definitely have a lot. Because guess what? If you didn't look at the schedule, Mr. President, 7th, 9th? Hold on. Let me have a look at this. Coin game, cooking sim, gas station sim, house flipper, let's build a zoo, supermarket together, tavern manager simulator, TCG shop sim, YouTuber's life. Mr. President, a 10th simulator game has hit the towers, has hit the Steam library. So, I had a game appear on my recommended, and I went, that looks cool, I'll wishlist it. And it's called Dungeon Tycoon. It's exactly as it sounds like. You're managing a dungeon for heroes to explore and check out and travel through, right? And it looks really neat. It's got a fun little art style. It looks distinct compared to everything else we have. And I was like, yeah, it looks cool, I'll wishlist it. I'm like, oh, it's on sale, but not that big of a sale. It's like, what? It's 10% on Steam, right? And the other day, right after I wishlisted it, right, I decided to go check my emails for stuff. See if the artist I commissioned for Paizuti has responded to me yet. Lo and behold, I see in my email, hey, you have a coupon for using a Fanatical. Be sure to use it now. I'm like, huh, Fanatical coupon, huh? I don't know if there's anything I want on there. Someone was very nice and gifted me some Steam store credits. So I use that to buy some things over the weekend, right? And I'll get to those in a minute. But someone was very kind. They sent me some Steam gift cards. Like, here you go. Buy some games. I went, shit, sure, why not? And so I was like, oh, should I buy Dungeon Tycoon on Steam? But then I looked at my Fanatical coupon. I went, you know, it's crazy. But let me have a look. And I go to Fanatical and it's like, oh, Dungeon Tycoon's on an even bigger sale on that website. And I can stack my coupons so I can get some real juicy deals. So guess who did it? So, I didn't intend on adding this to the lineup yet, but, oh well. There it is now. Man, my tracking is bothering me, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that the other day I fucking was adjusting my desk and I think I knocked over the fucking... I fucked with my HDMI cables and now my camera's kind of at like an angle, so hold on. My neck's looking a little... I slept a little funky. I got that crooked man neck, you know? There once was a crooked man who lived in a crooked house. Man, what a great fucking game. God, that was... Of all the RPG Maker games, that one terrified me. Ugh, I don't know, right? Have y'all seen the Crooked Man RPG Maker game? But I used to be so scared of watching people play that back in the day. That really spooked me. Great. Adjust camera just for dog would be immediately like, hi, I'm old and I need help. Alright, hold on. I mean, since I'm helping the little shit, might as well just set a little bit more. Bah. Recalibrate. This shit's not even pointed at me! How the fuck did I have this set up before? God damn. I should figure out how to set this bitch straight. No, because it's gonna hang like that, but what if... that might... No, it's still fucking crooked. Hold on. There we go, okay, alright. So long as I don't fucking bang my knee under the desk, alright? So long as nothing bangs the desk from underneath it, I should be good and the camera shouldn't move. But, I mean, like... with my poverty-ass setup right now, it's real easy for that camera to get jostled. Very, very easily. Oh, shut up, slut! Shush! Everyone already knows Cal's got their doggy bed parked down there tonight. I got little fucking blankets laid out there. Sorry, it's Cal's night tonight. Anyways, what was I talking about before I had to fix my camera? You played it evenly. It's straight. No, come back, Rija. You got to play those yourself. Crooked Man is so good. It's so good. It's one of those of like, okay, there's a lot of like RPG Maker horror games that get talked about, but nobody really brings up Crooked Man as much as they should, which is a damn shame because that was like one of my favorites. It's not one of the pillar classics, but it's pretty fucking up there and I think it needs my attention. Did I do all the content in that tavern game? I did not. And if anything, is Tavern Manager Early Access that fully out? I think that's fully out. We'll see. Yeah, no, Tavern Manager is fully out. It's in 1.0, and I have not done all the content in that game. First day streaming on gay Twitch. Hope nobody finds out I'm straight. Fucking hell. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so another management simulator game has hit the towers, and truthfully, I think outside of special events... Why is my water... What's up with the water today? I was gonna say, is my water broken today? But that sounds like something else entirely when I phrase it like that. Why does the splash redeem never work? Oh, Sadessa, welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Pumpy Pow works, but that one's not free. Like, what is it about this redeem that it breaks? Here, let's stop it, unplug it, plug it back in, stop it one more time, unplug it, and plug it back in. Okay. Is it gonna work now? Nope. Can't manage water physics, honestly. Too much water all over the place. Oh, sorry, you just sprayed into the water instead of me. You're melting because you're overwhelmed, but you're not hubby. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear overwhelmed. I hope I can provide you some good distraction for whatever's overwhelming you. Hang in there, Teresa. I got you, bestie. I mean, so what was I talking about? Right, so I definitely think I've accidentally... from this little bit of like, haha, wouldn't it be funny to do a bunch of money sim games and trying to earn money while doing a fundraiser for a brand new model, haha, and then oops, oh no, I think I did that thing where I discovered a niche that's really fun to do on stream. Because here's the thing, right? Like, there's a difference between the games I really like and the games that I think work for stream. And for the way I like to do stream, I realize now that as much as I love FromSoft games, those are events and probably shouldn't be things I do on the regular. Because I really like immediately dropping the game and getting distracted and doing other bullshit. And these management sim tycoon games are kind of really good for that. As opposed to, ah, shit, something's going on, but I can't pause because I'm in the middle of a boss. And I think with the way I like to run my streams, I think these really mesh really well. Not to mention, loving the ADHD toy content. Look, I'm just saying, sometimes I have to take games seriously. These games I don't have to take seriously at all. Well, I do take them seriously regardless, but still. I'm realizing these are really fun with the way that we do stream. And I've started, because I bought a bunch of them, Steve is like, hey, would you be interested in this? I'm like, the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? Yeah, I'd be interested in that. Oh no, do I actually love these? I think I do. I think I am. I adore these. Oh no! It went from, you know, like gas station sim, card shop sim, and supermarket together. Those ones are all like, you know, first person, store management. And then I discovered Let's Build a Zoo and YouTuber's Life. And then it's like, oh no, we're adding more. It's growing. And I have so many more on my wish list that I've thrown in there. I'm like, oh god, I don't think this is an era. I think this is core content now. This is no longer an era. This is core content. Of course, we're still gonna do other things, but I think with what we have now of like, you know, 2 sim games a day, this is really nice for like filler, right? It's like, this is what we mainly do. And then events are gonna happen and we schedule those, right? For example, we have Lethal Company every Wednesday with Tailma for the rest of October. That's an event. Any collab I do, that's an event. If a big game comes out that I really want to stream, day 1, Black Ops 6, it's an event. As opposed to, well, what do I do for the rest of the days? Oh, I don't know. I'll probably just play my fucking sim games. I like the number go up money games. So yeah, we added another one to our lineup. I wishlisted a fuck ton more. And it's only gonna get worse from here. What do you mean you just got my wife in Nikkei? What? What? Did they bring back Summer and Nice? Which wife? Which wife? You realize Anise is my wife, and by now you should be maxed out on the standard purple Anises. And Summer Anise is, well, summer only. Nah, not that wife. Okay. Alright, that's main wife. That's main. No, Mikuru Ikusaba is not in Nikkei.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh, Rosanna. Yep. Cry mommy. Mm-hmm. Love her. Oh, she's so good. Honestly, though, you know who's kind of a sleeper hit for me? Who I really didn't expect to kind of fall in love with? It's Moran. She's kind of like, I get all hair twirly around Moran. Oh my god, when you level up her relationship, when you level up, when you rank up and get more bond points with Moran, she has a voice line that's all like, oh, here, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I know I sent it to Cal, so let's see. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? I love when you, like, search a word in Discord. There we go. Hold on. Is it this one?
I will be with...
No, wrong one. But it's close. Hold on.
Moran.
No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the one that fucking gets me? Where's the one that fucking... Aha! This one. This fucking, like... Oh, my God. This one. This one gets me all steamy.
My
Listen.
heart is always beating whenever you're around. Then again, I suppose that's what a heart is supposed to do.
Oh my god! And here, let me show you. Let me show you what she looks like. 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 I didn't, this was just a random character. It's just a random character. It's just a random character that I pulled, right? Just pulled her randomly one day. And I was like, oh, hey, she's an electric unit. She's a burst 1. She does, she's an electric unit, burst 1. She fits really well with my team. I guess I'll start using her. And then, here we go. Let me... Hiya, welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Don't worry about German. We're talking about me drowning my love for this woman. Oh my god. I had no idea. Because you know me, alright? I love Anis first and foremost. But this is one of those, like, moments where it's like you get a character, you don't think much of them, you start using them a bit more, and you go, oh no, I'm developing feelings. She's a Nike? Oh, fuck you. She's so cool. She is, heart of gold, dumb of ass. It's great. It's like, oh, you know, you look at her, she's like, oh yeah, mafia, yakuza, crime lady, Oh, she's a 𝐾𝐞𝐤. Oh no, she's femme 𝐾𝐞𝐤. Big of heart, dumb of ass. Oh no. It's like you have conversations with her. And then you talk crime stuff. She goes, I don't know, that sounds kind of bad. I would never do that. It's like, oh, okay. She's a golden heart yakuza's got it. And then here's her burst skill. Oh my god. That little like, come here, throw down with me. So good. Oh no! Opens the app to pull for her. She's on the standard banner. You could wishlist her. She's kind of mainly a PvP unit, but I don't care. My love for her makes her meta in every sense. 𝐾𝐞𝐤, the worst crime man in history. The man who is so good at what he does that the way he was nerfed was that his heart is too golden, so he can't do all the bad crime stuff that his crime organization needs him to do. 𝐾𝐞𝐤, we're a criminal organization. We need to do crime. No, the only crimes I commit... No, the only reason I'm part of this criminal organization is because the police is too corrupt. I gotta do things my way. I do good outside the law. 𝐾𝐞𝐤, can you mug that person? But they earned that money. That's their hard-earned money. Why would I mug them? Well, I'm not gonna do that. That's illegal. A lot of what you do is illegal, 𝐾𝐞𝐤. Yeah, well, that's illegal in a way that makes me feel bad. It's like her Bond story involves you going around and collecting, right? Her organization runs out of money. She goes, oops, I fucked up. I was not budgeting. Our entire organization's about to go bankrupt. I gotta make some money. So she becomes a loan shark. But she's too nice to actually shake people down for their money. She goes, hey, you owe money. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it this week. Can you come back next week? Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. That's understandable. Like, what am I gonna do? You have no money. I'm not gonna take anything from you. You need that money now. Alright, I'll come back next week. And then her story is resolved by one of her goons going, hey boss, I just won the lottery, so now we have tons of money again. You don't gotta be a loan shark. Anyways. Let's go back. I got distracted. I love wife. Instantly, Nick. God, you need to train your voice to sound like that. I can send you more examples. That's fine, Peach. You don't train your voice to do anything. I love the way you sound already. But I guess since someone's on her Little Miss professional voice acting career, couldn't hurt to have more voice in the back of your pocket, huh? It's hard to beat Sugar, though, with her bike shotgun mouth noises from the bike while she runs around. Look, she really likes her bike. She really likes her bike. It's a vocal stim. She has to imitate her bike sound. What's her name again? Moran. M-O-R-A-N. Goes to moron. It's kind of fitting. Did I see how much your impulse buy from Tomboy X was? Shockingly, under 200? You didn't impulse buy enough. Glad you got money to afford underwear. Now you don't have to wear the same crusty underpants for the same week. Seeing Peach act like a sub is wild. Uh-oh! Fork spotted in kitchen! I realize that perhaps this is wild to some of y'all who are only used to seeing her on screen. Apologies. Apologies that I see Peach for what she really is. Oh, here goes some more on too. Yippee! Big of heart, dumb of ass bitches in chat. Where you at? I know what you are. Hi, P-Bear. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Can I be honest? I also almost fell for that snoot, that boop redeem right there. When you booped the snoot right there, or almost booped it, I actually kind of fell for it, and I almost played the congrats sound. I almost played the victory scream. I forget that it literally ats me. That's the only way I make sure not to fall for it. Next time someone boops a snoot, you'll notice that it'll at me, so I have to see it. It's real funny. It's real funny. Anyways, let's pop it, yo. How's your weekend? All right, so like I said, I picked up more simulator tycoon games. I wishlisted some, but I also picked something up for myself. And some of y'all are very familiar with how dangerous owning this game is. I decided, right? I was thinking, because, okay, you want to know something? Before we could, like, hard committed to the management sim, tycoon, money games, I was like, I was considering doing these or doing roguelikes, right? Somewhere out there is an alternate universe where instead of our side hustle games, I'm playing roguelikes. And it's not entirely off the table. I do want to do that at some point. Maybe even do like management sim one day, roguelike, management sim and a roguelike in the same day. And then just have that be the schedule, right? But we'll see. But I was like, you know, I don't own enough roguelikes to do this. And when I was comparing the two, it was the management sim games that were on sale. So that's why we went down that route. Well, I picked up one of the games on my roguelike checklist, right? And that game was Balatro. I finally bit the bullet and decided I'm going to see what Balatro is like. I like gambling, I like cards, I like games that do funny things to my brain. And I was like, oh no, oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. Bet on black, it's the only way. So, like, I bought it, and I played Balatro, and I was like, yeah, this is okay. This is fine. I'm not feeling it the way I feel other roguelikes. Maybe this just isn't for me. But that's where Balatro gets you. That's where it gets you. See, the thing about Balatro is that, like, it starts off slow, right? It's one of those roguelikes with, like, meta progression. Not quite, like, full-on meta, like you upgrade yourself. But more so, the more you play, the more you unlock that gets added to the loot pool, essentially, of things that can appear. And that's when I started, as I played more, I started pulling more exciting things. More things with more funk to them. And my runs started getting funky and weird, and the numbers kept going up, and I kept rolling that dice and went, oh no, I'm gambling! Oh shit! And then I lost an entire night to Balatro. Then I lost an entire night to Balatro. I went, okay, I get it. I understand now. The start of that game, your first hour, not that interesting. You go, okay, I get it. But it's that way. It's that way so that you're not overwhelmed. Because there's some really funky shit in that game. So it starts out that way so you're not overwhelmed. But once you get past that, like, you know, tipping your toes in the water... Oh shit, I get it now. I see exactly why motherfuckers sit there for 10 hours yapping away on their like Balatro streams become just chatting with the side of watching someone spiral. I get it now. I should not have bought this. I fucked up. I fucked up. I bought it over the weekend and I now have 9 hours in the game. If you're nice to Monica, maybe you'll get the boop. We'll see. Monica likes poompies who play nice and listen to her. If Peach is a sub, then what do you know? You don't want to ask? You know the answer. No, it's fine, Jimly. It's fine. Peach is a switch. It's just that to certain people, she switches it up. So obviously, you can still be a sub, Chimley, or whatever you are. It's fine. It's like a rock, paper, scissors match, right? You sub to Peach, but Peach subs to me. It's clear. It's obvious. That's how it works. Duh. Sounds like Risk of Rain's progression. Have I seen Luck Be a Landlord? I have. I have seen Luck Be a Landlord, mainly because it's in a bundle with Balatro. Balatro, Luck Be a Landlord, and Degenerate Gamblers. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers are all in like a big bundle together. But I didn't want to buy the bundle. I just wanted Balatro. I know I like Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, but I didn't want to put down the money for it. Even though this was like, you know, like I said, someone, like I was gifted a Steam gift card, so it's not really my money, but I didn't want to spend it all in one place. I was like, I'll buy myself like 1 or 2 things and I'll hold on to it for a sale. So I only picked up Balatro, but yes, I did see Luck Be a Landlord, which for those who don't know, is another gambling roguelike game, but it's a slot machine roguelike. And then Degenerate Gamblers, we actually played a demo for that. That one is 21, but as a roguelike. And unfortunately, I know I like both of those. Yeah, it's like rock, paper, scissors. Emphasis on scissors. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, I'm acutely aware of it. I will probably be buying the bundle when both games go on sale. I can pick it up right now for like $22. And I think that would make for a really fun like casino night. Getting casino themed roguelikes, because there's a decent amount. There's Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, which is 21. There's Balatro, which is poker. There's Luck Be a Landlord, which is slots. There is Peglin, which not overtly, visibly gambling, is still, you know, like Peggle and kind of pachinko. And then there's Bingo Bingo, which is a roulette, which is like a roulette style roguelike. And I know there's more, but that's like off the top of my head. Which is insane to think that it's like, oh, off the top of my head, there's already this many. There's at least already like 5 gambling-related roguelikes. Oh yeah, and it's not out yet, but the one that I got the early copy to. The Claw Machine roguelike. There's that one as well. HoloCure, Save the Fans has gamble elements in a roguelike. Since gamble elements, I want like the main package to be gamble themed, right? Like based on a casino game. You know, this would be a lot of fun, honestly, doing an event where we do a run in little casino themed roguelike games. I need to start looking up what else there is and adding that to my wishes so I can keep track of it. But yeah, like right up top of my head, it's already 5, and I already know it's only gonna get worse as time goes on. So that was one of my days on the weekend. You wanna know what my other day was? Has anyone looked at the title of the stream, by the way? Have you seen the title of the stream? I need to know. Did you guys know that in Parkour Civilization, you only get to eat 1 meal a day? And you have to choose between doing the 1 block jump for the chicken or doing the 1 block vertical jump for the beef? But here's the thing. Nobody jumps for the beef. It's too risky. The 1 extra hunger bar is not worth it. Most people jump for the chicken. Not me, though. I could do it. I could do the 1 block vertical jump for the beef. I'm built different. Alright? I can do it. Hi, Genie Pablo. Welcome for joining. So I convinced my friends and my partner to watch Peak. Okay? That's the best I could put it. Peak. Cinema is saved, alright? Joker Folie Do? More like Joker Folie Doo-Doo. Because that movie's shit. Thank God. Thank God for true film auteurs like devbo_, putting out Parkour Civilization. If you're not chronically online, you probably haven't seen it. You probably haven't seen the jokes about it and the post about it. There was, we were talking about this last week, and I had to know. Cereza ended up watching it, and I had to know myself. There's been a lot of people posting about Parkour Civilization, which is basically, what do you call it? It's a Minecraft YouTube series about people living in a civilization of parkour, right? You have to do Minecraft platforming. The government, society is ruled by Minecraft platforming. Francis Ford Coppola, like, finally some good fucking cinema. Yeah, take some fucking notes, Megapolis, alright? Take some fucking notes. This is what a real film is. Anyways, there's been a bunch of people posting about it, but it was one of those things of, like, I can't tell if this is ironic or if this is, like, genuinely really, really good. It's both. I can tell you right now, it's both. See, the thing is, it is surprisingly good. It is surprisingly captivating. It is a classic hero's journey story. It's very Shonen Jump. It is incredibly Shonen Jump. Did you guys know that in Parkour Civilization, battles are performed in a turn-based system? Fights in Parkour Civilization are on a turn-based system. Did you know that? Hi, son of man. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Oh, I'm telling you how I'm doing right now. I'm recapping my weekend, and I spent that weekend watching Parkour Civilization. Anyway, so it is shockingly good, because you go into it with zero expectations. Because it's a stupid Minecraft YouTube series, right? Shonen Jump, like, oh,
Shonen
because
Jump,
about...
right?
There we go.
Oh, because it's about jumping, I see.
There we go. She's warmed up. She's warmed up. You love when shit bounces stupid with earnestness. That's exactly what it is. It's so stupid. It's really dumb. But it feels sincere, which is really, really hard to say about most Minecraft-related productions on YouTube. There's a lack of sincerity in that scene. So anyways, you watch Parkour Civilization, and it's like, someone was just having fun. Someone came up with an idea for a dumb Minecraft YouTube series, but they were having fun, and you feel it unless you're Cal. Cal hated every second of it. They've turned around a little bit on it, but when we finished it, me and my friends were like, that's peak cinema. And they were like, that was the worst thing I've ever watched, and I was forced to watch the Dahmer series on Netflix. They started coming around to it, making jokes as well, but it's like, okay, all right. Maybe they just don't like shonen anime, all right? Maybe they just don't like shonen anime. Anyways, I would highly recommend kidnap some friends, get into a Discord call, and watch Parkour Civilization. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time, I promise. So we did that on Saturday? Yeah, that was Saturday. You just imagine we were popping the fuck off and cackling during the entire call. Cal was very much grumpy in the corner watching this movie, mainly because their internet was acting up, so they couldn't speak in Discord, so they were just typing. So while the rest of us were popping off and getting loud in the VC, they were just kind of angrily muted in the corner. Hi, Gemstone. Welcome for joining. Hope you're doing swell. But yep, that's precisely how that night went. And then after that, after we watched Parkour Civilization, that same friend group, we decided to play some Tabletop Simulator. Now, here's the thing. We only played Tabletop Sim for like 2 types of games. Uno and Red Dragon Inn. I still really, really want to do a Red Dragon Inn stream. I think it'd be a lot of fun. For those who don't know, Red Dragon Inn is exactly what it sounds like. It is a tabletop board game, sort of card game, about going to a tavern. The objective of the game is to get your opponents, make them either broke so they can't afford to stay at the tavern, kill them and lower their health points, or get them drunk. And I think the idea of doing a Red Dragon Inn stream but when you drink in-game, you drink IRL, would be a lot of fun. Anyways, we've been playing a lot of that, but I've been like, okay, Red Dragon is fun, but I want to do other things. So we did other things. One of those things was Uno, but not just any Uno. 16-color Uno. If you own Tabletop Simulator, go to the workshop and download Magic Uno. It is the best version of Uno. It works way better than the shitty Ubisoft Uno that doesn't work 75% of the time, and it has a whole lot of variety. One of those options being 16 color. Oh my fucking god, I have to show y'all the funniest images available. Can I tell you what I think about what you bought from Tomboy X? Confirmation that you have good taste, right? What did you buy? First of all, I need to see if you bought the exact same panties as me, because then you're weird, and you're parasocial, and you're trying to copy my style. If you bought the black panties with the rainbow band, then you're a copycat. And that's weird. Hey! No, those are nice. Those are nice. Can't go wrong with the classic black t-shirt. I'm literally wearing one right now. Funny thing is I'm wearing this shirt. And it's like a plain black shirt. IRL, I'm wearing a shirt. It's like plain black. But it wasn't always plain black. It had an image on it that just washed out. And I can vaguely see the faded image of a tree on it. But ain't no one looking at the tree on my shirt. Let's be real. Let's be real. Cute little floral hoodie, some pajama pants, you lazy bitch, cute bra. Nice. Good pics. I'd have bought those myself. Do they have panties? Do they have panties with that black floral print? Because I want to get some more panties, and I want that print. You didn't know I bought those? Sure. There's a whole clip on the Clips channel about them. Shut the fuck up, GoodnightSnek. The side of the tree is lost in the view of the valley. Fuck off. It's a black t-shirt. You gotta get real up close if you're trying to see anything. There's no shadows to give off any shape with the black t-shirt. Well, anyways, let me see. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to find these images because the funniest fucking thing happened. So, right, like I said, me and my friends, we played 16 color Uno. And one of my friends, like, the color is brown, right? And he keeps trying to put down an orange card. We go, no, motherfucker, that's orange, that's not brown. He's like, what do you mean that's brown? The card on the thing is orange. Like, no, that's brown. You are putting down an orange card. You need a brown card. How do I know it's a brown card? They look exactly the same. It's like, no, the fuck they don't. This guy's never seen doo-doo in his life. It's fucking poop brown. Oh, bye. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Uber. Welcome for joining. Ronnie, I need you to see this shit, right? I need you to see this shit, Ronnie. You ready for this? I need you to see this shit. You ready, Ronnie? Let's cut over here. So, right. We're playing 16. What a weird way to find out you're colorblind. I'll get to that. Because the thing is, right? He started freaking out because his friend is colorblind. He didn't learn until we started playing Fortnite that he is blue colorblind. He cannot see blue. All right? He already learned from video games that he is colorblind. He did not want to learn that he is super colorblind. So anyways, right? The card is brown, and he keeps trying to put down one of these orange cards. He goes, they look exactly the same to me. They're the same color. We're like, no, they're not. One is clearly like a doo-doo brown. The other's like bright fucking orange. He went, they're the same. And he's freaking out. So he takes a picture. He's like, tell me these aren't the same card. We go, dude, it's so obvious those are different colors, right? Everyone in chat, can you tell the difference? Which side is orange and which side is brown? They are similar, but like not the same at all. Orange left, brown right. Yeah, exactly, right? And he's freaking out. He's like, no, please, don't let me be colorblind. But then he takes a picture of his Then, see, this is an in-game screenshot. Right? It just looks like dark orange to you. You're slightly colorblind, so only now you notice they're different colors. I see. Well, it might not be a colorblind issue for you, son of man. For Gemstone, probably. For Sun, though, maybe not, because I'll get to that. So, there's an in-game screenshot, right? Afterwards, he took a picture using his phone of his monitor. And this is what his phone captured. You can see now. Someone needs to adjust the color settings on their television. He's over here freaking out, thinking he might be colorblind for orange as well. Turns out, no, bitch. You need to adjust your color settings. You just struggle to like whether stuff is like teal, blue, or green. Yeah, my friend has the exact same. He's exactly the same. His own monitor was gaslighting him. Oh, that played you as your laptop shows different color settings to your phone or PC. Living the 200% contrast life. You're diagnosed colorblind, but there's only been one thing you see the color is wrong about. There's only been one thing you see the color as wrong about. Gotta fix that. Yeah, gotta fix that. So we literally sat there arguing for like 5-10 minutes about like the color and the nature of the cards. And I was like, it has to be a monitor issue. It has to be a monitor issue. No way this motherfucker is multiple colorblind. Ain't no way this motherfucker's that blind. So that's why I started telling him, take a fucking picture. What do you see? Because again, he's got a weird setup. He plays on a TV from a distance. He sits on like a couch. He has like a little setup that he puts his wireless keyboard and mouse on. And he just has them plugged in charging when we're gaming. And he's sitting back. He's max relaxing, right? He doesn't have like a proper desk setup. He's got like a home console setup, but for his PC. And so I was like, it's gotta be his TV. It's his TV. I just know it. I just know it. Because here's the thing. My monitors, my two TVs that I use as monitors, are also different colors. My left monitor, my right monitor, display reds a little more differently, and as someone whose main color scheme is red, it drives me up the fucking wall. But I've done my best to like get them to match as closely as possible. So I have spent many hours fucking around with color settings on my TV. And I know damn well that's what happened to him. But yeah, that was tabletop night. But that wasn't all. We also played this other game. So yeah, I bought some games on Tabletop Sim. Even though you could just download games on the workshop, the ones that are paid have a little more effort into them. And I bought this one as well. This one's really funky. And it took us an hour to learn it. But the moment we learned it, it's just like, oh, okay. I fucking hate board games so much, man. I fucking hate... Because it's like, they're so fun. Like, tabletop games are a lot of fun. But the bitches who manufacture them like to really, really, really cover their bases and make the longest, most wordiest fucking instruction manuals for a game that takes like 5 minutes to understand. But you're spending like 30 minutes just reading the instructions. Like, this game looks complicated as hell. It's super easy to play. It's just one of those like, oh my god, the fucking book goes over so much. And so then I was like, okay, can I just, alright. I'm gonna look up a YouTube video of someone playing it, explaining it to me. And it's gonna click. You love long rule books. Randomish question. I popped in your mind since I talked about my motto with 3.3. Have all versions like cinnamon or blonde? Those are gonna cost more, and I want to make sure that 3.3 just happens to begin with. But I am considering alt outfits and colors for 3.3. Colors are way easier to do than outfits, but we'll cross that line when we get there. I think when 3.3 happens, depending on how much money we raise in the fundraiser. Because the longer it takes to get that money, the less that goes into 3.3. Because, you know, I have bills to pay and stuff, so I can't just hold on to all that fundraiser money forever. I'll try to, but still. The longer it takes to fundraise it, the less fancy we can get with it all in one go. But anyways, right? The plan is to just get the basic model out. But when it happens, if possible, I would love to get more styles and more outfits for it going forward. Gotta avoid Italians so you have to pay pasta points. Too bad. One of my friends that I like to do tabletop with is Italian, unfortunately. Ever heard of the campaign for North Africa? I have not. I need you to know, I'm baby when it comes to tabletop games. I have played... Fuck, I've already forgotten. I own this one physically and I forgot the name of it. Oh, it starts with a C. It's a little card game about lying. It starts with a C. And there's different roles depending on the cards you play, and you can just lie about your role. But whatever. Point is, I played like 4 tabletop games IRL. And like 2 complicated ones in tabletop sim. I'm slowly learning. It's just a pain in the ass to learn tabletop games. Because no one wants to sit down and read them, alright? Who wants to play tabletop board games? I do. Who wants to sit down and read like 40-page manuals on how to play them? I don't. Anyways, we took the time to learn this game and this was a lot of fun. The way it works is it's like you draw cards and they tell you, okay, go invade red, go invade green, go invade blue. And every player gets like a different color of planets. And it's like, alright, I'm gonna go invade, alright, my destiny card has told me to go invade a red planet and I'm playing as green. You get to take turns going around the table going, hey, does anyone want to help me beat Johnny's ass? And they can agree to, like, invade with you, or they can decline and then decide to help defend the other person who's being invaded instead, or just sit back and watch. So it's like a fun little game about, like, you want to be the person to conquer 5 different galaxies by the end of the game. But also, you can strike deals and make negotiations with your friends to completely fuck over other people, and it's a lot of fun. And it's like, okay, so it's got like standard board game rules of like, these are the hard set rules, this is how it works, but also, you can just fuck around and add your own little like, hey buddy, if you give me 2 cards, I'll give you 1 planet, and I'll help you jump this guy's ass next time you invade him. Deal. And it was a lot of fun. Except for the fucking part where the random RNG of the fucking cards that kept drawing kept saying, invade purple, invade purple, invade purple. I was purple! I want to make deals with my friends, and the stupid deck kept saying, nah, you're getting jumped. Oh, you bought the DLC so you and all your friends can play this together? Too bad, you're getting jumped. So that was a good time. But would recommend. Well, I would, if you own tabletop sim, it was genuinely a lot of fun. Look up a YouTube video on how to play it. I also, after that, decided to buy... Here we go. We haven't played this one yet, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get my hands on this. This is Mr. Game. It looks really simple. It's true. RNG decided I was the villain. This looks deceptively simple, but I love the way this operates. I was reading the description, and most importantly, I was reading the reviews. And the way this game works, that little purple piece on the top left, that's a goal. You can place that on the number 4. All you have to do is get from point A to point B. From the space labeled number 1 to the space labeled number 4. The thing is, the goal can be moved around by players at any point in time if they draw a card that says move the goal. But that's not the only thing. All those little exclamation points, that means draw a card. And the cards have different rules on them. But the thing about those cards is that the rules are vague. So you have to argue with each other about what the rule of the card means. The thing is, though, during every game, one person is designated Mr. Game. and they get the final say on what the rule of a card is. That means even if it's complete bullshit and nothing of what they say is on the card, they can just create rules as it goes. For example, there's this review down here. This fucking review sold me. So, after a few games of this, I finally got the chance to actually be Mr. Game. I wanted to do something disruptive, so when someone landed on a spiderweb space, I made a rule that he could still move, but anyone he touched would also get stuck to the space. The game then changed drastically. People weren't even trying to get to the goal anymore. They were just running from rapidly growing blob of other players. It was pretty difficult because every additional player who got stuck meant another dice roll for the blob, and every time they landed on a space, they all drew a card. Eventually, everyone was on the blob and a civil war broke out. Some members of the blob wanted to win the game as a team. Other members wanted to win individually, so they did everything they could to sabotage their efforts. It ended in tears, heartache, and betrayal. 10 out of 10 experience. Wouldn't make that janky rule again. And I'm like, that sounds amazing. The idea of one person is designated rule master and just be like, you know what, actually, every time someone rolls a 6, you have to drop your phone on your deck or something. New rule. Kind of fucking hilarious. There are quote-unquote rules in case Mr. Game gets too crazy with it. They can be impeached. They can be thrown out. A new Mr. Game can be put in place. But it sounds like... I like the idea of, here's something really simple. Go crazy with it. I love that concept. And knowing my friend group and those assholes... Because we're always arguing about, like, what certain rules in our board games mean, right? We're always arguing about what certain things mean. And so I think a game like this, where one motherfucker gets to decide, no, here's what it means and there's no arguing it, is gonna be really fucking funny. Because there's always that asshole who tries a loophole and going, you know, the rule says this, but I mean, technically, can I do? It's like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to drop kick you into oblivion. I hate you. That sounds like a damn good time. Oh, I'd kill. I'm sure I would. But that's part of the fun about it, right? That's part of the fun about it. So yeah, I picked that up. We haven't had a chance to play it yet. But I'm probably going to play that tomorrow, so I'm super looking forward to it. Me and my friends are probably going to do that tomorrow before I go live on stream, so I'll tell you all about how it goes. And then, lastly, this is a short one, but I finally got around to watching Deadpool and Wolverine. That's a fun movie. That's a fun movie. I don't know why everyone is so... I don't know why I'm seeing so much hate on it on Twitter. But I think that's mostly because that website is miserable. And anytime anything gets popular, people have to turn around and go, so is it time to finally admit this thing's ass? It's like, no, I think you just need to shut up and move on with your life. Have you considered focusing on the things that you like as opposed to the things that you don't like? Even the things you don't like are popular. It's kind of crazy. Do you know you can just ignore them and keep moving? Anyways, I watch and I'm like, God, people online are miserable. Is it a masterpiece? No. Is it fun? Yes. Like, here's the thing. I like the Deadpool movies. It's crazy to think we got 1, let alone 3. I'm never gonna rewatch Deadpool 1 and 2. If I'm being 100% honest, I liked my time with 1 and 2. There is not a future in which I imagine myself rewatching those movies. I did not like them enough to be like, yeah, you know what? Let me put on Deadpool 2 again. I'm glad I watched it. I don't want to watch it again. Deadpool and Wolverine, though. That's a fun movie. That's a fun movie. That's a good time. And me as a bitch who likes to analyze things, you can really look at Deadpool and Wolverine and kind of look at the symbolisms and the allegory. Right, you wouldn't think there's allegories and symbolisms in Deadpool and Wolverine, but they're super on the nose about like, oh yes, you know, the fucking symbolism of like, the meanings behind like, oh, the way studios will throw out films and projects just because one of them does bad, right? The way the Void is an allegory for like, oh yeah, here's all the like superhero projects that didn't do as good and didn't make as much money as Avengers Endgame. So we scrapped the project and threw it away, never to be seen again, right? Here's all these failed franchises that we're just gonna throw away and do nothing with. Or the whole like, well, you know, this movie made a lot of money, but that movie didn't. So we're just gonna trash everything, right? That whole thing, or like, hey, here's things that people really want to see, but you know, we don't really want to greenlight that project, so trash it, right? I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the incredibly unsubtle, man, Disney and Fox sure do love just throwing away IPs and doing nothing with all these things that they own. Disney and Fox sure do love doing this. I also very much, I have to say, Deadpool and Wolverine is a 2-hour movie. That is a gayer movie than just watching 2 hours of gay porn, alright? Fellas, what's gayer? Watching Deadpool and Wolverine or watching 2 hours of gay porn? I would say watching 2 hours of Deadpool and Wolverine is gayer. The incredibly unsubtle fight scene between Deadpool and Wolverine in the car that I'm very much as like, oh, okay, this is sex. This is a violent movie equivalent. Oh, this is a sex scene. I know it's a fight scene, but this is a sex scene. That's just gay sex. They're just having gay sex. Anyways, it's a really fun movie, and it is, like, weirdly enough, a lot more symbolic of, like, you know, the production of, you know, comic book movies and superhero movies, and, like, oh, you know, the way studios treat these characters, these IPs, and these, like, beloved... Oh, how fitting that, like, we're talking about a Marvel movie, and Marvel vs. Capcom music comes on. Anyways, it's incredibly unsubtle about its symbolism for, like, the way these studios handle their IPs and all these ideas and things that people do. Even if some of these movies are cash grabby as fuck, it's still, like, I don't know, they have some of them have a right to, you know, be treated better and be watched or given a second chance. Hell, even if the movie was bad, sometimes you have a really good actor for a thing, but they just, you know, it doesn't get greenlit, it doesn't get done. It gets thrown out. Especially, like, Gambit especially, right? He's talking about, like, oh yeah, I felt like I was born in the void or whatever, which is, you know, symbolism for, oh man, people really, really want to see this idea, but, like, Marvel, Fox, and Disney just throw out this idea before it even comes to fruition. Never given a chance to be born, never given a chance to be put to theaters, you know? This infinite money company doesn't want to spend a little bit of money on this idea. Anyways, let's see, that's the film student in me speaking. That's the person who spent at least 1 year studying film before they decided to become a parasite in society and become a streamer. It's a fun movie. They care about the characters. They have a good time with them. I smiled. It had a big ass smile on my face, and that's all I can ask. I had fun, and I would watch it again. And that's all I can say about it, is that I recommend it. It's available digitally, one way or another. And if you're interested, if you like gay sex, go give it a watch, alright? As someone who's watched way more than 2 hours of gay porn, there's lots of things that are way gayer. Only thing that's gay is if Deadpool actual... I mean, he did! He literally did! Considering the character, his sexuality, Wolverine... That car scene is gayer than if they actually just had... Hugh Jackman railing Ryan Reynolds on screen. Alright? That car scene is gayer than if they had ripped a hole in their suits and just started fucking like that one diva porn video, okay? Alright? You know the one. Fun movie. Very fun movie. Even funnier that the joke character Peter became an incredibly important character because Deadpool's previous best friend was played by some asshole IRL, and they didn't want to bring him back for this movie. So yeah, that was my Sunday. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I sat there and I watched the gayest film I've watched in a while for 2 straight hours. Good time. Would recommend. Don't listen to miserable people on the internet. It is very much its own thing. Give it a watch. It's a lot of fun. Like, I saw people getting mad about the, oh, they made a he's right behind me joke. It's so corny and tacky. I'm like, Deadpool is exactly the kind of character to make that joke. And he is incredibly meta-aware of how people are so sick and tired of that. You are literally the thing the movie is poking fun at. You're not smarter than the movie because you said that it's bad because they did the he's right behind me thing. They know exactly what they're doing. How did you miss that? They were literally penetrating each other. Quite literally penetrating. They found ways to penetrate each other in ways gay sex could never. Anyways, very unsubtle gay sex scene. Fun movie. Would recommend. That was my weekend. Gay porn, board games, gambling, and then just video editing. You guys don't want to hear about video editing. Those are all the exciting things. I actually did stuff with my weekend this weekend, as opposed to I sat in front of Adobe Premiere for about 72 hours. Not much to talk about there. Anyways, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go visit a save room. I'm gonna go refill my water. When I get back, we're gonna get started with some incredibly cursed Halo. Which, if you don't know what Cursed Halo is, it is a mod for Halo 1 that fucks with a bunch of weapons, enemies, cutscenes, and makes it incredibly cursed. To name a few examples, what if the pistol from Halo 1 took up about 80% of your screen real estate? What if the best gun of the game was so good, so to balance it out, they flipped your screen upside down and inverted all your controls? What if there were enemies? What if we replaced the snipers on jackals with crossbows from Minecraft that automatically detonate TNT when they hit you? What if we gave Master Chief Kung Fu? What if we gave you a D20 grenade that had a 1 in 20 chance of just straight up crashing the game? What about that, huh? You haven't actually seen the movie yet, but you realize they're both functionally immortal, so they can penetrate each other, huh? They very, very much know how badly fans wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine tear each other to shreds since they're both functionally immortal. And guess what? You get that. You get that, so don't worry. You get that. They understood people really want to see this, so we're going to make sure they get to see it. I did see the new naval mod drop. I was even added about it in my Discord server. I have not watched a video on it yet. I want to get through Cursed Halo before I even consider looking at the naval mod. Would people complain about actually seeing Ryan and Hugh rail each other on screen, though? I certainly would not. I absolutely 100% would not. I have no complaints here. And I'm sure that footage is out there somewhere. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a little break. When I get back, we got some Cursed Halo. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some tunes. BRB!